I started P3 Theater Company because, well, there are a plethora of reasons, but I think what it really boils down to is I met a career counselor because I have a lot of things in life that I've been interested in, ranging from being an actor, singer, dancer to running a company. I have an MBA in finance, and I've been in theater for over 30 years. So, in all of my testing with her and interviews with her, I figured out that what better way to integrate both sides of my brain than run a theater company. So that, along with a lot of encouragement and recommendations from friends and family, brought me to realize I can actually start my own theater company. The mission and vision of P3 Theater Company, it's quite involved if you actually read it all on my website. But we want to be able to create jobs for actors, technicians, directors, to create more work for them, professional work where they can get paid, and then make theater accessible to the community regardless of finances, regardless of medical problems. Basically reach out to all demographics to make it so anybody who's anybody can go to the theater. P3 Theater Company, our very first season starts at the Ernest Borgnine Theater here in Long Beach. Our season is, there was some back and forth with shows I wanted to have in my first season. Basically, every show that I wanted in my first season is not in my first season. It's mainly because of getting the rights to shows where they weren't available, that type of thing. But when it comes down to it, the shows I ended up getting to the licenses for, it's a much better season than I originally anticipated. I've got to have musicals in them because I am musical. I sing everywhere I go. I would sing in the middle of the office at my old day job, and if I didn't sing, people would come by and say, "Hey, you need to start singing because you make our day better." And so I feel musicals appeal to many different levels. So my fourth show will be a musical. It'll be when I'm holding my annual fundraising gala, and I will be doing the musical Gypsy. It's just a dynamic show. It's old school. I love old school musicals. Fantastic score. The script is very poignant. And really looking forward to that show, where we'll be having a fundraising gala with full catering. We'll have silent auctions, that type of thing. Really looking forward to that. And then I will be closing the opening season in June of 2020 with A Chorus Line, which is another. Every show that I'm doing in this season is there are personal reasons that I chose them, as well as professional, because you need to appeal to people that are going to come to the show, or you're doing the show for yourself. But I've got a fantastic choreographer and director lined up for that show. She has choreographed for some of the larger regional theaters down here. She's based out of New York. I did A Chorus Line with her back in 2005, where I was Al and she was Deanna Morales, and so I'm looking forward to that bang up season. We also have a show called MGM in Concert that we're producing, and we've run it a couple times here in Southern California. We did it for many years on the East Coast of the U.S., Florida, and up the coast. A very successful show, very fun. And it's going to be kind of a staple for the P3 Theater Company that will be going out to say some of the senior communities where they're not as mobile, where they can't just go out and go to the theater. We're looking to bring this to them, renting out of their theater spaces in areas that maybe are not near our demographic that would benefit from seeing a show of old classic music that's fantastic. So we've got a lot of things that are on the back seat right now that we're looking to foster once the basis is up and running. I want the audience to get out of my season a lot of things. Entertainment probably being the top thing. There's so much going on in this world that is negative and from many different aspects. That I want to be able to entertain people, take them away from the real world for a couple of hours, and bring them into a world of fantasy, a world of things they might relate to. In the case of Vida, some history, some political history, Argentinian history, entertainment, education as well, passion, And I would like to be able to integrate the older theater patrons who are more seasoned as theater patrons who enjoy the theater, and integrate them along with the younger theater goers from high school on up. You know, we have a children's theater program we'll be developing down the road for younger, but would like to just be able to bring the worlds together. You know, have grandma and her grandson like they would be going to see Hamilton type of a thing. Bring them together to educate them with different genres of theater. Why must the Southern California theater community come? Because one of our P's of P3 is the passion. There is, within our vision and mission statements, the passion that's going to be involved with everybody who is on the theatrical side of the productions, be it creative, production, administrative. They're all passionate about theater, about what they do, about why they do it. Everybody has their own take on, this is why I'm in theater. This is why I love calling people and asking them for money for the theater. This is why I love coming and running the box office. There's a lot of passion involved. We're not out there to make a buck. We're out there to bring people together.